Welcome back to the UK Brick Builder channel. Today is a slightly different video for me, mainly because you find me in the process of doing some, as I like to call it, therapeutic building. This isn't a set that I've bought to necessarily build and review on the channel, but it is a set that I have bought to perhaps build and then actually do the adaptations that I want to do to it to make it slightly less marble, slightly more Lego City, and just something that I wanted to do very much for myself, for my, I don't know if sanity is the right word, but probably sanity is the right word actually. It is one of those sets that I saw at a good price, and I have been desperate to get into building another official modular. I've made a couple of my own over the past couple of years, but sometimes you just need to get into an official Lego one for your own peace of mind, and this is one that I really wanted to get into and build because I like the look of it, and I think it is a very good usable building out of the Marvel universe, so to speak. I think it's got a lot going for it when it comes to actually being something that I can put together. I'm going to build it as the official set first, and then I'm going to make my changes, like getting rid of this hole in the wall here and making some, perhaps a separate room here, and pulling this wall across to this point, bits and pieces, and probably getting rid of this alleyway and putting another small building next to it. I'm just going to do little bits and pieces to it to make it fit in with my city layout, which I know I've gone on about more than once. I didn't want to get too involved in showing it because I wasn't 100% happy with the rough idea of where it was, and I also knew that we were moving. So now we are in our set location and we are fully moved. This is something that will be going on in earnest and becoming the build that, and the Lego City that I hoped it would be before, but now I have a designated space to do it in, so that shall be lots of fun as I get into it, and I shall be taking you all along on the journey as it gets built. I will be getting all new tables for it as part of the overall build, but I will probably be making custom tables to fit the space that I want them in, and to make them what I feel that they need to be for the layout that I want to go for. Now, we all build Lego for different reasons. I initially started up doing this channel for myself mainly. It was never really intended to be anything more than me filming and documenting my progress and enjoying the build progress. And I've had a lot of, I've had some very nice comments from people on some of my videos, and it has made me want to share the process a bit more with you. So that is what I have been doing, and this is what I'm going to continue doing moving forwards, and that is why I'm going to take you all along the process of building up my city layout more when it comes to fruition, and I work out the spaces I need for the tables and start making said tables. But I probably, like some of you, I build Lego as a bit of an escape, maybe. I suppose, yeah, probably escape is the right word. You have a rough day at work. Sometimes you just feel the need to do something completely different, and for me, that something completely different is building Lego. Something that helps take my mind off of the everyday mundane grind of work, the stuff that can probably get you down a bit. I know it definitely gets me down at times, and I'm not afraid to say that, because it's just a fact of life, basically. Like a lot of people, we have our good days, and we have our bad days. And for me, Lego helps me get through both of those. I must admit, I probably do have more good days than bad days, but the bad days sometimes do seem to weigh a lot heavier on you than the good days. So for me, this is a very therapeutic way of coping with a lot of what's going on, and being able to be almost detached from the world, the drama, the usual things that people sometimes find can be a bit much, can sometimes seem to weigh heavily. I know it definitely does on me sometimes, and I am one of these. I am notoriously bad for taking my work home and worrying too much about what is going on or what I've got to do, how long I'm going to be on something. And it's not my place to take on that, because it's not my company. I just work for someone, I get employed to do a job, and I go to work, I do that job, and then unfortunately, if I haven't finished it all at the end of the day, I do tend to overthink what I'm going to have to sort out tomorrow or later on in the week, and this is my little bit of escapism, my way of trying to do that less. Not that I don't still care and think about what's going on at work, but I have got to the stage where I realise that it isn't my place to take it on so much, and it took me a long while to realise that. So if I can perhaps help someone else out with realising that sooner, then hopefully watching this video will help. Because at the end of the day, if you haven't got a hobby that you enjoy and you can't spend time doing something that you like, then there is absolutely no point in not being true to yourself and being not a better human. That's not the right word. I'm gonna put stickers on at a later date, so let's just stick that in here without stickers for now. Mainly because also I haven't dug them out yet. They're still in the packet with the instructions, but I just wanted to do that. I know I'm waffling a bit, and that is something that, again, that I am notoriously bad at doing, and I don't tend to really talk when I'm doing my videos, because normally I'm just doing a build or review, but this one I just thought I would talk through while I'm doing it a little bit of my thought process behind doing the videos, and doing what makes me happy. I know that's probably a bit of an odd term, really, because I'm a 46-year-old man playing with Lego. But again, like I say, it's just something to take my mind off of the everyday, mundane 9 to 5, in an attempt to not feel so stressed and worried and concerned. And sometimes we just need a little escape, but we don't always make time to do it. So this is me making time to do it and talking through why I do it. Yes, I get that that's probably a bit of an odd concept to some people, and it probably doesn't make a lot of sense, because I know some days it doesn't make any sense to me. But I do know that what it does do is it makes me understand just a bit more of what I've been doing during the day. I probably process things a little bit better when I'm in this frame of mind, when I'm relaxed more, when I don't have so much going on, because this really does help me unwind. And it just makes life that little bit more enjoyable. We all need a hobby. We all need a little bit of freedom, and above all, we all need to take time for ourselves. Now, I'm not going to say that it is all about looking after your mental health and stuff like that, because I believe that that is something that we are perhaps able to control a bit better anyway, just by taking a bit more time for ourselves. But I do know, and this is from experience, that I certainly don't take enough time to almost escape into somewhere where I can be myself, or not be myself, should I say, be the UK brick builder instead of who I am Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, and just be a little bit freer to do what I want to do, be who I want to be, and express probably a little bit of a creative side that I don't get a chance to do when I'm at work. And again, maybe that does sound a little bit peculiar, but that is how I think some things play out best. So that is bag 3 of the Sanctum Sanctorum all built and done. Now this is going to be a long drawn out process before this one is fully finished, because this is a set that I bought to build when I need time to almost do what I'm doing now, which is clear my head, think a bit. So I'm doing a bag at a time every now and again, and just being in my own space and enjoying doing it, because I know, again, while Lego is something that I enjoy doing, I'm not putting pressure on myself to get this built within a matter of days so I can review it, because if you want a review on the big Lego modular size Sanctum Sanctorum, there are hundreds of reviews out there. 2 people that I know have built it and have done very good reviews on it are Jang Bricks and Brixie channel. One's American, one's Canadian, and I watched both of their review videos before buying this, and I'd also done a little bit of planning as to what I was going to do. I was almost considering building the whole wall without that gap in straight away, but when I started looking at it, I actually thought to myself, no, you know what, I'm going to build it as is it should be and enjoy it like that for a couple of weeks while I order up some extra parts that I need to do the bits that I want to do to it, and turn it into the set that I would like it to be. So sorry if I have waffled on a little bit in this video, but I just felt that it was important to almost talk through what I was doing and my thoughts behind why I do this and why it is important for people to do the same and to enjoy building Lego and having time for yourself. So if you have any questions and you want to ask me about anything really, I will always try and reply quite quickly, but don't ever feel like you can't comment on any of my videos, good or bad. Criticism, I will take anything on board. The only way I get better at building, and the only way that other people are going to get better at building, is by watching other videos, commenting on other people's videos, making suggestions. I know when I come to start putting all my builds onto my Lego table and working out where I want a railway line to go, I know I'm going to enjoy reading people's comments and listening to other people's suggestions about things I should do, things I should try. I will take everything on board. Some I will probably do, some I possibly won't, but there will never be any bad suggestions when it comes to me, my channel, and my Lego City when I start showing it off, because I believe that while it will be my city and it will be how I want it, Lego is for everybody. And if you enjoy Lego like I do and you like sharing it, then I'm very pleased to share my Lego building journey with people. And I think that's probably where I shall leave it today, because I've probably spoken for too long. In fact, yeah, I know I've spoken for too long. So if you want to see any more of my build videos, my unboxings and reviews, some of my mock work, and probably within the next couple of months the tables going in this room and the city going up or starting to go up on the tables, then please like, comment and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.